Hey, and welcome to March 2025 Patreon update for Land of
Hello.
Beam. How you
Yes,
doing, man?
indeed. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. We're excited to announce that we are releasing well, we're calling it, I guess, sort of a dual class.
Whoa.
Because it's not a full class, it's a partial class of the Dungeoneer Academy student.
Indeed. And the
And
concept is pretty simple. It's essentially a list of alternate skills alternate abilities that you can choose instead of your primary class's abilities.
it's different it's different from the professions in that this is a full 10 level class. You choose which abilities from your other class that you want to replace. So let's say you're a Dungeoneer Academy student and a loyal chum. Each level you decide which loyal chum ability you want to replace with the Dungeoneer Academy student. So level 1, you'd be changing out something for Dungeoneering 101. And I think this is one of the coolest abilities of the Dungeoneer Academy student.
It's very thematic as well.
Yeah, you basically invoke one of the tenets of the Dungeoneer code, which it's almost like a spell in a way. So you say like always check for traps, and you could use that in a number of ways having to do with traps. Like if you're in a dungeon, you could, bypass a trap or something like that. It's really up for interpretation.
And it's up to the player to creatively present how they would like to use it as well, which is fun. So the flexibility and the creativity there is going to be something that I'm definitely going to test out because I'm looking forward to taking Dungeoneer Academy student abilities.
Yeah, and we wanted to put that right in the front of the class just to make it really thematic. So as you can see, each level is like a class, like an academy course, if you will. Got creatures and critters, myths and legends, combat and tactics, alchemy, riddles and runes, maces and monsters, artifacts and relics, sputter and spark, swords and sorcery. And yeah, if you're not familiar with what this even is about.
Yeah, right. We should have set the stage a little bit. So Ben and I, for those of you that don't know, we write a series called Dungeoneer Adventures with Simon and Schuster, and it's about a kid that goes to a school that is for aspiring adventurers in the land of Eam called Dungeoneer Academy. And so it's we definitely wanted to make a Dungeoneer Academy student for Land of Eam, and this seemed like a great way to do it because in the lore they're really flexible, highly trained, and they go to this amazing institution that's the professors themselves are epic Dungeoneers.
And we wanted to not just make it the Dungeoneer class. We wanted to reflect like the broad education that Dungeoneer Academy students get. So you could be any class paired with the Dungeoneer Academy student, kind of mixing Dungeoneer stuff with, a knight errant or, I guess, even a gnome.
Yeah. And evoking all of the training from the different levels because each of the levels is named after a course at the academy.
Yes. Um, and to go along with that, you also choose one set of your other class's perks. So each class in Land of Eam gets a set of 2 perks, and you choose one of the 3 options within them. So you'll be taking the perks of the Dungeoneer Academy student and choosing one from the other class, kind of combining both. And you use all the other stats of your other class. This is just ability replacement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Choose your circle is cool though.
Yeah.
You've got replacements.
So yeah, and it allows you to have an entire party of Dungeoneer Academy students if you want to do a campaign as a group of Academy students,
which we should do. That would be amazing.
So you could have like a breadth of different character types. Everyone's not just a Dungeoneer.
Right.
So we're excited about this. We think it's cool, and I think it opens up a lot of design possibilities for other things that don't have to be full 20 ability classes. They can be, just adding variety to our core classes.
Variety, but also, a more in-depth thematic flavor that can't necessarily be provided by profession abilities. So I'm excited to come up with more stuff that we can apply to the game.
Indeed. So I think March sort of marks the anniversary of us really focusing and putting out something substantial every month on Patreon. So now you have a full year of cool stuff to dive into, including, this tycoon class, unicorn class, all the 50 plus professions.
It also helps us play test this stuff too. Like it's getting feedback from the patrons on Patreon is really excellent when they're playing through this material, because it has a direct positive impact on how things evolve, change, and ultimately get to that next level.
Yeah, which is super important. I feel like the core Land of Eam game is really strong because we play tested it for so long and had it in open beta for so long.
Right.
We're trying to do the same with especially with our classes and player options. We want those to be really good and clear and powerful for, players.
And powerful, Benjamin.
Yeah, powerful. We want power creep, okay? We want
the power superhero fantasy in the Land of Eam.
What I mean by that is,
I know I'm messing with you.
Just like make them up to snuff, make them as good as.
If there's anyone on this earth, that knows exactly what you're talking about, it's me.
I know. I just want to make it clear for our viewers and patrons. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking this out, and thanks to all of our patrons on Patreon. We really appreciate your support, and we're super excited that the game is almost fulfilled and completely in people's hands. A couple more weeks, we think, and until next time.
Indeed. Catch you next month.
Bye-bye now.